Welcome to Soundcheck. This is your weekly roundup of the latest movie and TV soundtrack releases and info on reissues of classic scores. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay in the loop for all the information you crave. Thanks for joining me on another edition of Soundcheck, your weekly look into what's new in TV and movie music. This week, we see the release of a few classic reissues from La La Land Records, including the limited edition release of one of my favorite Christopher Reeve films, Somewhere in Time. Limited to only 5,000 units, this classic score by the great John Barry, Somewhere in Time, is the story of a Chicago playwright who uses self-hypnosis to travel back in time and meet the actress whose vintage portrait hangs in a grand hotel. Christopher Reeve plays playwright Richard Collier, and Jane Seymour is Elise McKenna, the actress from the early 1900s who Collier becomes obsessed with. John Barry's hauntingly beautiful score shines as you can actually feel the emotion in the music. Somewhere in Time, the limited edition, is available now. Also available now is Internal Affairs, the limited edition, by Mike Figgis, Anthony Marinelli, and Brian Banks. It's the story of an internal affairs agent who becomes obsessed with bringing down a cop who's managed to maintain a spotless reputation despite being involved in a web of corruption. Internal Affairs stars Richard Gere and Andy Garcia. This week we also see the return of Harry Gregson Williams with the pulsating score for the Mark Wahlberg sci-fi actioner Infinite. The story of a man who discovers that his hallucinations are actually visions from past lives. Infinite's high-octane, high-tension tone is something I've come to enjoy from a HGW score. Also available is the limited edition score of the Steven Spielberg classic film from 1989, Always, starring Richard Dreyfuss, John Goodman, and Holly Hunter. John Williams once again knocks it out of the park with this beautiful score full of love, laughter, and action. This soundtrack is also limited to 5,000 copies, so get yours quick. Soundtracks in the coming soon category include the James Gunn-helmed The Suicide Squad by John Murphy, which is available on August 6th, and August 13th brings us the Ryan Reynolds film Free Guy by Christoph Beck. We'll talk about those and others on the next edition of Soundcheck. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on the newest soundtrack albums and the best in classic releases. And if you're into retro collectibles, check out our visit to the Retro Expo. Until then, thanks for watching.